It's news time. Information is power. Be current. The news headline: 2023. Engage federal government to free Kanu instead of attacking Tinubu. The ex-Lagos CPC gubernatorial candidate tells Kanu others. The news in full. A chieftain of the All Progressive Congress (APC) in Lagos State, Ambassador Nurain Abayomi Mumuni, has advised former governor of Abia State, Chief Orji Kalu, to desist from attacking former governor of Lagos State, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Mumuni, who contested the gubernatorial election on the platform of the defunct Congress for Progress Change (CPC) in 2011 in Lagos State, asked Kalu and other politicians in the southeast region to engage the federal government on how to free the embattled leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, instead of blaming politicians like Tinubu. We recall that Tinubu had on Monday visited President Muhammadu Buhari and told him of his ambition to contest the presidential election on the platform of the APC CAN 2023. But the chief whip of the Senate, Orji Kalu, while speaking on Thursday, declared that the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) does not belong to Tinubu. Kalu, who spoke during an interview on the morning show program of Arise News Television, said that he did not snub President Muhammadu Buhari by not going to inform him about his presidential bid at the Aso Rock Villa, just like aspirants like Tinubu. Mumuni, while reacting to Kalu's outburst, said that it is better for Kalu to plead for the release of Kanu instead of blaming Tinubu. The APC advised minds like Kalu and others from the east to engage the federal government in the way forward so as to solicit the release of Nnamdi Kanu from remand instead of chasing a wild goose in daylight. They described Kalu's statement as unfortunate, very careless, utterance that should be corrected, where Mumuni, in a statement made available to journalists on Friday, explained that Kalu, who was welcomed into the party in 2016, a year after the election that ushered in Buhari, does not even have the nerve to call out Tinubu about his presidential ambition. That is Tinubu's presidential ambition, where the APC chieftain in the statement explained further that people soliciting for political offices like Kalu should be mindful of their utterances. He also said that despite not declaring support for any candidate yet, that he believes that Kalu's remarks about Tinubu is an unfortunate and very careless utterance that should be corrected. He also made it known that if it is not corrected today, that another person would actually, who didn't know what they went through in laying the foundation of the party, will come tomorrow to insult the collective responsibility. Kalu lacks the temerity to make such statements about Tinubu. He was welcomed into the party in 2016, a year after successful election that ushered in President Muhammadu Buhari into office. He was inactive in Progressive People Alliance, PPA, for almost a decade after he had issues with his people in PDP in 2006. We know his story, but we decided to keep mum for the progress of our party. People soliciting for political offices should be mindful of their utterances. Where did Kalu attain such guts to vomit that Tinubu is not the owner of APC? Has he forgotten that he is one of those political migrants for PAPA and PDP? Where was Kalu when we actualized the APC of today that he ran to with the merger of our parties, CPC and ACN? He should be mindful of his utterances and face his agenda. Of course, Tinubu doesn't own APC, but he's among the founding fathers, so it doesn't befit an oversight stranger to come and tell us what we know. We, the founding fathers of APC, should be the ones to activate such statements, not migrants from another party with zero knowledge of such how we struggle to actualize the All Progressive Congress. At least voicing out will actually display that we, the Yorubas, will not allow our own to be roasted despite its shortcoming. I will advise like minds like Kalu and others from the southeast to engage the federal government in the way forward to solicit for the release of Nnamdi Kanu from remand instead of chasing the wild goose in daylight, he added. And all these were actually engagements from the chieftain of the All Progressive Congress in Lagos State, Ambassador Nurain Abayomi Mumuni, who was actually advising the Abia State, chief former governor, that is Chief Orji Uzo, from attacking the former governor of Lagos State, Ahmed Tinubu, who had said that he had made his presidential ambition, made known to President Muhammadu Buhari. Tinubu disclosed that he visited formally to inform President Muhammadu Buhari of his intentions to run for president in 2023. Addressing newsmen after the meeting, he said that the president was not opposed to his ambition. He didn't ask me to stop. He didn't ask me not to attempt and pursue my ambition. It is a lifelong ambition. You are running a democratic dispensation, and you must adopt the principles and values and virtues of democracy. I don't want to discuss with individuals now. I must discuss myself. I have the confidence, vision, and capacity to build on the foundation of the president and turn Nigeria better. I have done that with commitment and yielding zeal in Lagos State, Bola Ahmed Tinubu was quoted saying. We remember that Igbokwe, also being one of the leading politicians in Lagos State, must one way or the other, and also even being an APC member, will one way or the other also support the bid for Tinubu. And seeing that Kwakwaso, who happens to be a member of the PDP, writing such, being quoted such, would actually give an impression that their bid to support the Tinubu is actually the right thing to do at the moment. Possibly one of the reasons why he had to post it on his Facebook platform. However, what many people do not understand is that Tinubu and ACN had also contested the presidential election since 1999. They never came second, and that is a sign that Buhari APC would have failed in 2015 and gone back to their different party. Buhari made APC a national platform. APC needed to beat an incumbent. At the time, the tide was strongly against corruption, and Nigerians saw only Buhari as the savior. Tinubu didn't make PNB president. Tinubu simply saw the handwriting, and with Governor Ibili Jonathan, but in 2014, Governor Ibili Jonathan was already a man leading a movement against his stay. Meanwhile, Tinubu got his request from Buhari. He single-handedly nominated the vice president, 5 highly rated ministers, and others. At this point, the question should never be about Tinubu or Buhari. It should be about what is best for Nigerians in 2023. Muyiwa Adekeye disclosed this in a statement titled KDSG begins transition to 4-day working week from 1st December 2021. According to the statement, which read in part, the measure also reflects lessons learned from managing the COVID-19 pandemic, which required significant relaxations of old working traditions and the ascendance of virtual and remote working arrangements. Thanks for listening, and that is the news.